Today's supply chain landscape is evolving rapidly, driven by the adoption of advanced technologies. As businesses move faster and operate across interconnected networks, supply chains are evolving into unified, data-powered ecosystems, connecting suppliers, partners, and customers across the globe. As they evolve, the systems managing them must evolve too, enabling businesses with a truly integrated and end-to-end view. Introducing LogiOne, our unified AI-powered technology ecosystem that integrates systems to deliver end-to-end visibility, control, and optimization across supply chains. It assists in inventory optimization, real-time shipment visibility, digital twin, and workforce productivity tracking, all in a single view. Powered by AI, it helps you analyze demand, make faster decisions, and optimize operations in real time, all within one unified and secure platform. LogiOne, igniting success for diverse supply chains. Today's supply chain landscape is evolving rapidly, driven by the adoption of advanced technologies. As businesses move faster and operate across interconnected networks, supply chains are evolving into unified, data-powered ecosystems, connecting suppliers, partners, and customers across the globe. As they evolve, the systems managing them must evolve too, enabling businesses with a truly integrated and end-to-end view. Introducing LogiOne, our unified AI-powered technology ecosystem that integrates systems to deliver end-to-end visibility, control, and optimization across supply chains. It assists in inventory optimization, real-time shipment visibility, digital twin, and workforce productivity tracking, all in a single view. Powered by AI, it helps you analyze demand, make faster decisions, and optimize operations in real time, all within one unified and secure platform. LogiOne, igniting success for diverse supply chains.
Hello, testing. Hello. Can you hear me?
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome to all members to this 19th annual general meeting of the company. It is my privilege to address all of you as the chairman of Mahindra Logistics Limited. In compliance with the circulars and directions issued by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, the company is conducting this AGM through video conference. Thank you for joining us virtually today. I greatly appreciate your taking out the time to attend this AGM. Since the requisite quorum is present through video conferencing for the AGM, I, as the chairman, call the meeting to order. All the directors of your company are present at the meeting through video conference. To start with, let me introduce the directors. A Managing Director and CEO, Mr. Hemant Sikka. Chairman of Audit and Corporate Social Responsibility Committee, Mr. Ranu Vora, Independent Director. Chairman of the Nomination and Remuneration Committee, Stakeholder Relationship Community, Investment Community and Rights Issue Committee, Mr. Darius Pandol, Independent Director. Chairman of the Risk Management Committee, Ms. Avni Davda, Independent Director. Other independent directors, Ms. Malvika Sinha, Mr. Amit Haryani, and non-executive, non-independent director, Mr. Naveen Raju. Mr. Mehul Parekh, partner of Deloitte Haskin & Sales, LLP, the statutory auditors, and Mr. Makarand Joshi, partner of Messrs. Makarand M. Joshi and Company, the secretarial auditors, are also present at the meeting. The company secretary of the company is also participating in the meeting through video conference. I now request Mr. Jignesh Parekh, company secretary, to take us through the regulatory matters and general instructions pertaining to the AGM. Jignesh, over to you.
Thank you, Chairman. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you all to this 19th annual general meeting of Mahindra Logistics Limited. Shareholders may note that this AGM is being held through video conferencing in accordance with the Companies Act and circulars issued by the SEBI and the MCA. The facility for joining this meeting is made available through video conferencing for all the members. The company has also provided webcast facility to view the live proceedings of this AGM on the company's website. Now, an advisory for shareholders. All the members who have joined this meeting are by default placed on mute mode by the host to avoid any disturbance arising from the background noise and to ensure smooth and seamless conduct of the meeting. Once the name of the speaker shareholder is called by the managing director and CEO, the speaker will be unmuted by the host to enable him or her to speak. Before speaking, the shareholder is requested to switch on the video and audio icon appearing on the screen, and if for some reason the member is not able to join through video mode, he or she can still continue speaking using the audio mode. While speaking, we request the members to use earphones so they are clearly audible and it would also minimize any noise in the background. They are also requested to ensure that Wi-Fi is not connected to any other devices, no other background applications are running, and proper light is available to have clarity in video and audio. If there is a connectivity issue at the speaker's end, the host will mute such speaker and the next speaker will be invited to speak. Since this AGM is being held through video conferencing, pursuant to the applicable circulars of the MCA and SEBI, physical attendance of the members has been dispensed with. Accordingly, the facility for appointment of proxies is not available for this meeting. The register of directors, key managerial personnel and their shareholding, register of contracts, the memorandum and articles of association of the company, and the certificate from the secretarial auditors of the company on implementation of the company's ESOP scheme, as well as all other documents mentioned in the notice of the 19th AGM, which are required to be kept at this AGM, are available electronically for inspection by the members. Members may inspect such documents by sending an email to cs.mll@mahindralogistics.com, which is also mentioned in the AGM notice. The notice of the 19th AGM, along with the copies of audited standalone and together with the board's and auditors' report, have been emailed within the statutory timelines to all those members whose email addresses are registered with the company or MUFG In Time Private Limited, formerly known as Link In Time Private Limited, RTA of the company, or their depository participant, and also to other persons who were entitled to receive the same. Hard copies were dispatched to members who have requested for the same. Additionally, the company has also sent letters to those shareholders whose email addresses are not registered with the company or RTA or depository participant, providing the web link where the annual report of the financial year 2025-26 and notice of the 19th AGM of the company can be accessed on the company's website. With the permission of the members, I am now taking notice of this 19th AGM and board's report, which are circulated to all the members as read. As the statutory auditors report on the financial statements of the company and the secretarial auditors report for the financial year ended 31st March 2026 do not contain any qualification, observation, comments, or adverse remark, the same are also taken as read. As per the Companies Act 2013 and SEBI Listing Obligation and Disclosure Requirement Regulations 2015, your company had provided the facility for remote e-voting to the members to enable them to cast their votes electronically from remote location. As per the timelines mentioned in the AGM notice, the remote e-voting facility was provided for 5 days, which was concluded at 5 p.m. yesterday on 19 July 2026. Further, in compliance with the rules on e-voting framed under the Companies Act 2013 and the circulars issued by the MCA, the voting at the AGM will also be conducted by the same e-voting system of NSDL, which was used during remote e-voting. Shareholders who have not cast their votes through remote e-voting process and otherwise not barred from doing so shall be eligible to vote through e-voting system during the AGM. Upon commencement of e-voting, the voting tab on the screen will be activated to enable such shareholders to cast their vote. They can cast their vote by clicking on the voting tab. Shareholders may also note that there will be no voting by show of hands. The results of the e-voting along with the scrutinizer's report shall be communicated to BSE and NSE, where the equity shares of the company are listed, and will also be placed on the website of the company and NSDL, which is the e-voting agency, and will also be displayed at the registered and corporate office of the company within the prescribed timelines from the conclusion of the meeting. Mr. P.N. Parikh, or failing him, Mr. Mitesh Dhabliwala, or failing him, Ms. Sharvari Shah, practicing company secretaries of Parikh and Associates, have been appointed as scrutinizers to scrutinize the e-voting process in a fair and transparent manner. Now let's move to the agenda item of this AGM. There are 6 agenda items for approval of members, comprising of 4 ordinary and 2 special businesses, which are consideration and adoption of audited standalone financial statements of the company for the financial year ended 31st March 2026, the report of the Board of Directors and the auditors thereon to be passed as an ordinary resolution. Resolution number 2, consideration and adoption of audited consolidated financial statement of the company for the financial year ended 31st March 2026 and the report of the auditors thereon to be passed as ordinary resolution. Resolution number 3, declaration of the final dividend at the rate of rupees 2.50 per equity share of face value of rupees 10 each for the financial year ended 31st March 2026 to be passed as an ordinary resolution. Resolution number 4, reappointment of Dr. Anish Shah as a director liable to retire by rotation to be passed as an ordinary resolution. Resolution number 5, reappointment of Mr. Amit Haryani as an independent director of the company for a second term of 5 consecutive years, commencing from 1st May 2027 to 30th April 2032, both days inclusive, to be passed as a special resolution. Approval for entering into material related party transactions between the company and Mahindra Limited, promoter and holding company of the company, to be passed as an ordinary resolution. The objective and implication of the resolution proposed at the AGM are already set out in the notice, the explanatory statement, and additional information forming part of the AGM notice, and for the sake of brevity, are not being repeated again. In case members wish to seek any clarification, they may raise it at the question and answer session. I will now take you through the flow of the AGM proceedings. The chairman will first address the members, followed by an update on business overview and highlights of the company by the managing director and CEO. Then, in accordance with Section 108 of the Companies Act 2013 and rules made thereunder, read with MCA circulars, the chairman will order for e-voting to be conducted on every business to be transacted at this AGM as set forth in the notice. This will be followed by the question and answer session by the managing director and CEO. The company has also received requests from some members to register themselves as speakers at the meeting. Accordingly, the floor will be open for these members to ask questions or express their views. The moderator will facilitate this session once the managing director and CEO opens the floor for question and answers. Those members who have not registered as speakers but still desire to raise any question may use the chat box facility provided on the screen. With this, I now request the chairman to kindly address the members.
Thank you, Jignesh. Dear members, the true character of an organization is revealed in moments of transformation. 2025-26 was one such defining year for Mahindra Logistics, as we navigated industry headwinds through decisive actions and a clear focus on long-term value creation. A defining development during the year was the appointment of Hemant Sikka as a managing director and CEO. Together with the leadership team, Hemant has driven greater clarity on priorities, reinforced accountability in execution, and fostered a stronger bias towards measurable outcomes. On behalf of the board, I would like to thank Hemant for his exemplary leadership in steering the company through this transformation and positioning Mahindra Logistics for its next phase of growth. This year's theme, Network That Moves India, reflects the scale, strength, and purpose of the ecosystem that we are building. As India's economy grows, businesses need agile, integrated, and technology-led logistics partners. 2025-26 was marked by geopolitical uncertainties, shifting trade dynamics, and a challenging global environment. Yet India remained a bright spot, driven by strong domestic demand, sustained infrastructure investments, and transformative initiatives such as PM Gati Shakti and the National Logistics Policy. As supply chains become more complex, the demand for integrated technology-led solutions continue to grow. With our diversified capabilities, a strong network, and a digital-first approach, Mahindra Logistics is well positioned to capture these opportunities and deliver sustainable value for our customers and shareholders. This year's performance marks the beginning of our transformation and validates the direction we have chosen, one anchored in discipline rather than scale. The year marked an important milestone for Mahindra Logistics as we return to consolidated profitability after 2 challenging years, driven by disciplined execution, focused cost optimization, and sustained operational improvements. We delivered a strong financial performance with consolidated revenue of 6,999 crore, a 15% year-on-year growth, EBITDA growth of 33% to 376 crores, and a return to positive consolidated profit after tax. This performance reflects our strategic transformation and strengthens our foundation for delivering sustainable and profitable growth. Our transformation journey continues with a sharper strategic focus and an unwavering commitment to creating long-term value for our shareholders and customers. Now, Hemant Sikka, our Managing Director and CEO, will take us through the business overview, the highlights of the company, and will also address the question and answer session. Before I hand over proceedings to Hemant, I wish to inform the members that the company has made all efforts feasible under the circumstances to enable members to participate and vote on the items being discussed in the agenda. I also order for commencement of e-voting on each item of the agenda before the floor is open for questions by members. Those shareholders who do not wish to participate in the discussion or question and answer session related to the resolutions, or do not seek any clarifications, or do not want to wait till the question and answer session is over, can cast their votes. Kindly note that those of you who have already cast your votes on the remote e-voting platform shall not be permitted to cast votes now. Votes once cast cannot be changed subsequently. With that, thank you, and over to you, Hemant.
Welcome. Thank you, Dr. Anisha, and a very warm welcome to all the members. As our chairman just said, 2025-26 marked a defining year for Mahindra Logistics. We delivered rupees 6,999 crore in revenue, a 15% year-on-year growth, improved EBITDA by 33% to rupees 376 crore, returned to positive PAT, and strengthened our balance sheet through a successful rupees 749 crore rights issue. These milestones reflect the successful execution of our transformation strategy and our unwavering focus on disciplined execution and profitable growth. Our diversified portfolio delivered strong growth across businesses, reflecting the resilience of our integrated operating model. Revenue of contract logistics, our largest business, grew 16% to rupees 5,490 crore, supported by strong execution and our holistic, scalable solutions across industries. Express Services delivered revenue of 25%. Express Services delivered revenue growth of 25% to rupees 449 crore, reflecting sustained volume momentum, stronger yields, and continued operation excellence. Our freight forwarding business revenue grew by 14% to rupees 348 crores, majorly driven by targeted expansion. Last mile delivery generated revenue of rupees 326 crore with a continued focus on improving customer level profitability. Mobility delivered 22% revenue growth to rupees 386 crore, supported by B2B expansion, improved asset utilization, and successful launch of a new brand, Alight Prive, a premium tech-enabled people mobility services. Looking ahead, we are entering our next phase with confidence and with purpose. Anchored by 4 strategic pillars, we will drive profitable growth, build differentiated capabilities, and cement Mahindra Logistics leadership in the logistic ecosystem of tomorrow. Let me talk about 3PL scale-up first. Expanding the core with high-quality growth remains key strategic priority. Contract logistics continues to be the cornerstone of a business as we strengthen our 3PL franchise through deeper customer partnerships, sector-focused solutions, and efforts on high-growth consumption sectors, while maintaining strict discipline on margins, return on capital, and on operation excellence. B2B Express turnaround. Our Express business achieved a key milestone by delivering gross margin positivity during the year. We continue to derive a very disciplined turnaround through network optimization, rigorous cost management, and enhanced service reliability, laying the foundation for a sustainable, profitable, and long-term value creation. Leader in operation excellence. Operation excellence is embedded across our organization. Through disciplined execution, process centralization, and continuous productivity improvements, we are enhancing the customer experience while consistently delivering superior service levels. Technology is a key lever, and we want to position technology as a differentiator. Technology continues to be a strategic differentiator for Mahindra Logistics. LogiOne, our digital ecosystem, provides greater visibility, faster decision-making, and data-driven insights, enabling us to build smarter and future-ready supply chains for our customers. The year was marked by several milestones that strengthened our network, expanded our capabilities, and reinforced our commitment to superior execution. We continue to enhance our logistics infrastructure with the launch of 4 lakh square feet Grade A warehousing facility in Guwahati and in Agartala, strengthening our presence and connectivity across Eastern India. We continue to deepen strategic partnerships with key customers. As an example, we commissioned an approximately 4 lakh square feet warehouse in Fulton for Cummins India, establishing their India Logistics Center and expanding our breadth of services. To support our growing car carrier transportation network, we inducted 50 new car carriers into our 2x2 business, enhancing the capacity and improving service reliability and ensuring future growth. In the people mobility business, we launched our new brand, Alight Privay, our premium technology-enabled airport mobility service, delivering a seamless travel experience with enhanced comfort, trust, and reliability. Our ability to execute at scale was evident during this festival season when we successfully dispatched over 3.5 crore e-commerce shipments, demonstrating the strength, agility, passion, and resilience of our network in managing peak demand seamlessly. These milestones reflect our continued focus on building a stronger, technology-enabled, and customer-centric organization, which is well-positioned for the next phase of our growth. Sustainability is not a standalone initiative at Mahindra Logistics. It is actually embedded in how we grow, how we operate, and how we create long-term value. We accelerated our low-carbon journey by covering 61 million green kilometers and expanding our solar-powered warehousing to over 4.4 million square feet, with 18% of our electricity sourced for renewable energy. We also launched PEHL, an initiative to extend our ESG commitment across our partner ecosystem. Our people remain our greatest strength and foundation of our success. During the year, we invested in building a safer, more capable, and future-ready workforce through structured learning and leadership programs. We also expanded leadership development through programs such as LEAP and FLEX, while enabling cross-functional career opportunities across the organization. Throughout the year, we conducted multiple safety trainings and audits to strengthen our safety culture. Our vision is clear: to be India's #1 logistics services provider, delivering superior customer experience through technology-led solutions and a very passionate team. Our transformation journey has only just begun. Guided by disciplined execution, powered by operational excellence, and driven by customer centricity, we are building a stronger and future-ready organization. As we look ahead, we remain committed to delivering profitable growth, creating long-term value for all our stakeholders, and shaping the future of logistics while continuing to move business and India forward. Thank you to all for being a vital part of this journey. Now let me come back to the AGM proceedings. As mentioned by Mr. Jignesh Parekh, Company Secretary earlier, shareholders can share their questions and comments arising from the agenda items in the AGM in the chat box provided on the screen. Keeping in mind the time of the shareholders, the company will respond to all questions received through the chat box provided on the screen in the next few days. And as informed by the chairman earlier, e-voting now commences on each item of the agenda. Moving on to Q&A, I will invite the members who have pre-registered as speaker with the company one by one. Before I call on those who wish to speak on the proposed resolutions, I request you to please be brief and avoid being repetitive. Also, in the interest of all present, I request you to kindly stick to only the points arising from the agenda items. To avoid repetition, we will respond to all the questions together at the end. May I have the first speaker, please? Ms. Vasudha Dakwe.
Unmute me. Yeah. Very good afternoon. Respected Chairman, sir, Board of Director, and my fellow shareholder, myself Vasudha from Thane. I really thankful to our company secretary and his team for providing excellent investor service, because of which I have smoothly joined this VC conference meeting. The opening speech given by chairperson is also very informative and excellent. I would like to ask, what is company's expansion plan for next 2 years? Which business segment, B2B, express, warehouse are expected to grow fastest and earn more revenue? With this, I support all the resolution. Thank you very much and wish the company all the best for coming financial year and my best wishes for coming all the festivals during the month of Shravan and Bhadrapad. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Vasudha Dakya. We now move to speaker number 2, Ms. Lekha Shah.
Hello, am I audible, sir?
Yes, you are audible.
Thank you, sir. Respected Chairman, sir, Board of Directors, and my fellow members, good afternoon and regards to everyone. Myself, Lekha Shah, and I am joining this meeting from Mumbai. At the outset, I would like sincerely thank our company secretary, Jignesh, sir, and Nikita ma'am for sending the AGM report well in advance. I found the AGM report and I'm delighted to say it's so beautiful, full of colors, comprehensive, informative, and enriched with the valuable fact and figures in place. Once again, thank you so much, Jignesh Bhai. Chairman sir, the opening remarks so insightful and comprehensive that you have already addressed everything I had in mind. Also, thank you, Hemant sir, for such a informative and wonderful presentation. Sir, I would like to ask few questions. My first question is, what are the company's plan in electric vehicle logistics and sustainable transformation? And my second question is, are there any plans to expand internationally in new logistics segment? Chairman sir, I hope the company will continue video conference meeting in future. So I would like to say I strongly and wholeheartedly extend my support all the resolution placed before the meeting. Thank you, sir.
Lekha Shah ji, thank you very much for your comments and your appreciation. We now move to speaker number 3, Mr. Kaushik Sahukar.
Hello.
Yes, Kaushik ji. Kaushik ji, please go ahead.
It gives me immense pleasure to interact with you once again this year. I am also grateful to our company secretary, Mr. Jignesh Parekh, for granting me this opportunity. I sincerely wish everyone good health and continued success. Uh, Coming to query, Mahindra Logistics has been expanding its warehouse footprint across key industrial corridors and tier 3 locations. Could the management share the expected contribution, set utilization level, and return on investments from this recent warehousing expansion over next 3 to 5 years? One suggestion: Mahindra Logistics could develop a specialized AI-enabled logistics and warehousing platform for MSMEs, offering end-to-end services such as transportation, inventory management, order fulfillment, and last mile delivery on subscription basis. This would help the company tap into the rapidly growing MSME and e-commerce ecosystem while generating recurring revenue streams. On a lighter note, Mahindra Logistics is known for moving goods efficiently across the country As a shareholder, I am only waiting for the day when the company's logistics become so fast that dividend, annual reports, and shareholders' goodies reach us even before the AGM notice is distributed. Uh, Before I conclude, Chairman Sir, Mr. Anish Shah, our MD, Mr. Hemant Sikka, I once again humbly request you to kindly consider and empathize with my medical condition. Sir, CSR stands for service to humanity when needed. I sincerely request you to kindly consider providing me with suitable opportunities and certification audits, both offline and online, across the group companies. Keeping in mind my medical condition, such an opportunity would help me remain professionally self-reliant while contribute through my knowledge, experience, and commitment. For past several years, I have been writing with the hope that my request would receive your attention. I earnestly request you to kindly consider my credentials this time and not let my sincere appeal go unnoticed. Thank you very much for your valuable time, patience, and kind consideration. I remain hopeful for positive response and look forward to meeting you again next year. Thank you.
Thank you, Kaushik ji. We now move to Mr. Sarvajit Singh.
Hello, Chairman sir, can you hear my voice?
Yes, Sarvajit ji, we can hear you.
Chairman sir, first of all, good afternoon to you, all the board of directors, all the staff of Mahindra Logistics Limited and my co-fellow shareholder. सर जिस तरीके से आपने अपनी ओपनिंग रिमार्क्स में कंपनी के बारे में बताया और सर महिंद्रा अपने आप में एक नाम है जो कि सर ये दर्शाता है कि जिस तरीके की आप लोग मेहनत करते हैं वो इन्वेस्टर को उसकी इन्वेस्टमेंट पे अच्छी से अच्छी रिटर्न देने के लिए करते हैं। चेयरमैन सर हमारे आगे के सर रोड मैप क्या है सर थोड़ा सा इस बारे में बताएं। बाकी चेयरमैन सर ये आज आपसे रिक्वेस्ट है कि हो सके तो हमारे सीएस साहब को थोड़ी और पावर दीजिए ताकि जो जो स्पीकर शेयर होल्डर हमारी कंपनी में जुड़ते हैं उन लोगों की भी टेक केयर जरूर की जाए। बाकी चेयरमैन सर अपने सीएस और मॉडरेटर का भी सर हम धन्यवाद करना चाहेंगे सर जिन्होंने हमें आपके सामने बोलने का मौका दिया।
Thank you, Singh Saab. We now move to our next speaker, Mr. Manas Banerjee.
A very good afternoon to everyone. Respected Chairman, esteemed board members and fellow shareholders. Myself Manoj Banerjee joining this 19th AGM from Kolkata. Thank you Chairman Sir and MD Sir for your insightful, transparent and informative address. Sir, I wanted to express my heartfelt appreciation and congratulations to the entire management team for registered a major turnaround in the financial year ending March 31st, 2026, bouncing back to profit after multiple quarters of losses. Our company successfully reduced its debt burdens via a substantial capital raise. I also thanks the management for rewarding shareholders with rupees 2.50 per share as dividend and slipping away from non-profitable contracts. I wholeheartedly support all the resolutions by remote voting. Now I have some observation for your kind consideration. Number one, sir. While the full year PAT turnaround to rupees 10.57 crores in a positive milestone, the net margin remains exceptionally thin. What specific pricing structures or operational cost levers will management deploy in FY27 to build a higher margin profile? My next question, sir. The express business achieved a 1.3% gross margin for FY26. What is the long-term sustainable gross margin target for this segment? And when do you expect it to match the profitability of industry peers? And my final query, sir, what concrete progress has been achieved in eliminating white space or unutilized capacity across major hubs. Before I conclude, I convey my sincere gratitude to our respected company and his full team, especially Nikita ma'am, for doing an excellent investor services and dedication. My best wishes for the company's sustained financial growth and prosperity in the coming years. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Banerjee. We now move to speaker number 6, Mr. Manjeet Singh.
Mr. Manjeet Singh has not joined, so we can move to the next speaker.
Okay, we move to the next speaker, Mr. Praveen Kumar ji.
Hello, I'm audible.
Yes, you are audible, please.
A very, very good afternoon to my respected honorable chairperson, respected board of director, my fellow shareholder, myself Praveen Kumar, and I'm joining this meeting from New Delhi. Few observations which I love to share with the entire house. But before that, sir, in the starting of this financial year, this is our first interaction with the management. So I wish the entire management team, each and every dedicated employee of our company, a happy, healthy, and prosperous future, sir. I'm with the company for more than a decade, and I have the deepest respect for you, respected chairperson. If you see the dedicated speech which you deliver every year, it clearly mentioned that yes, last year under review, we will see lots of turbulence, lots of concern worldwide, home front. But despite those challenges, our company is coming out with fantabulous results. So it is your dedication to bring sustainable value creation for a retail investor like me. Thank you for your conviction. Thank you for your focus approach, sir. I wholeheartedly support all the resolution as far as the question is concerned, sir. You proven yourself, so my best regard to you. I salute you truly. And one more thing which I love to address here is the litmus test of any listed entity is the communication between the company and the retail investor. In this regard, I love to thank our respected company secretary and her and his entire team. They are the biggest assets, sir. Mark my word. Even during the course of year, if I have any clarity on anything about the company functioning, that will be promptly replied. That truly boosts my morale as far as my investment in the company is concerned. With this note, sir, God bless you with all the positivity so that you will take our company to the near height in the future. Thank you for this opportunity. Jai Hind, sir. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, Praveen Kumar ji. Thank you for your kind words. We now move to Ms. Prakashini G. Shenoy.
Am I audible, sir?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible.
Thank you, sir. I'm Prakashini Ganesh Shenoy from Bombay. Good afternoon, respected Honorable Chairman, other dignitaries of the board of Mahindra Logistics Limited and management team and my fellow shareholders. I congratulate the management on the company's performance during the year and thank them for providing shareholders with the opportunity to participate in the annual general meet. At the outset, I'm thankful to the board for recommending dividend for the financial year 25-26 and also glad to note that the company is doing outstanding work in the field of CSR activities. Sir, I have just two brief questions. My first question is, the company has undertaken various corporate social responsibility initiatives. Has the company received any awards, recognitions, or certificates from the government bodies, industries, associations, or other reputed bodies, organizations for its CSR or sustainability initiatives during the year? If so, I request the management to kindly share the details. My second question is, I would like to know the company's current dividend payment ratio as a percentage of profit. I thank the chairman and the management for their valuable responses and wish the company good luck for a bright future and pray God that the profit of the company shall reach the peak in due course. And also wish the company continued success and prosperity and also support all the resolutions put forth in today's meeting. Thank you, Chairman, sir.
Thank you, Prakashini ji, for your kind words. We now move to the next speaker, Mr. Praful Chavda.
हेलो, मेरी आवाज आ रही है?
हाँ जी, आ रही है प्रफुल्ल जी.
थैंक यू सर, चेयरमैन सर, बोर्ड ऑफ डायरेक्टर, मेरा शोल्डर्स. मेरा नाम प्रफुल्ल चावड़ा, मैं हैदराबाद से बोल रहा हूँ. खासतौर पे ये जानना चाहता हूँ कि आज अपने पास कितने व्हीकल जो ईवी है और आने फ्यूचर में जो ईवी व्हीकल ज़्यादा लगाएंगे या पेट्रोल डीजल चलने वाली भी गाड़ियाँ लगाएंगे, इसके बारे में जानकारी देंगे। और कौन से अभी आपने गुवाहाटी और अगरतला की बात भी चेयरमैन स्पीच में की है, तो इसके अलावा भी कौन से स्टेट में अपना डेवलपमेंट नहीं हुआ, बिजनेस नहीं है, वहाँ भी अपने जा रहे, तो उसके बारे में बताएंगे। सर, मैं ये जानना चाहता हूँ कि ज़्यादातर जो ट्रांसपोर्ट के जो बिजनेस है, वे जो लॉजिस्टिक में है, इसमें क्या होता है, यानी कि गुजरात में दारू की बंदी है, तो दारू सप्लाई करने के लिए तरह तरीके के हथकंडे अपनाए जाते हैं और तरह तरीके तरकीब बना के सप्लाई होती है। तो अपने पास ऐसा कुछ हुआ तो ड्राइवर पकड़ा जाता है, तो जिम्मेदारी किसकी रहती है? क्या कुछ ड्राइवर से ऐसा एग्रीमेंट रहता है कि जो भी सामान रहेगा इसकी पूरे की पूरी जिम्मेदारी ड्राइवर की रहेंगी? इसके अलावा आज आर्म्स, हथियार की सप्लाई भी बहुत मोटे पैमाने पे होती है, ये भी छुपे छुपाए ले जाते हैं। ऐसी भी कुछ बात हुई तो कुछ भी गैर कानूनी सामान ले जाने के टाइम पे अपना व्हीकल पकड़े गए तो जिम्मेदारी किसकी रहेगी? इसके साथ स्ट्रॉन्ग एग्रीमेंट होता है या नहीं होता है, इसके बारे में बताएंगे। सर, वेरी गुड, बहुत अच्छा हो रहा है। सर में सर, मैं ऐसा मेरा ऐसा मानना है कि अभी इंडिया में वेदर 49 48 तक चले गया है। इसकी वजह क्या है, तो झाड़ पौधे, ट्री कटिंग होते जा रहे, नए ट्री लगाए नहीं जाते। तो CSR में से ज़्यादा पैसे इसमें लगाने की जरूरत है। इसके अलावा आने वाले फ्यूचर में पानी का तंगी, शॉर्टेज बहुत होने वाला है। जमीन में पानी बहुत डीप चले गया, 1000 2000 फीट चले जाता है। तो जो गांव में अपना CSR चालू है, वहाँ पानी के लिए कुछ डीप तालाब बनाए जाते हैं, जो पानी बह के समुद्र में चले जाता है नदी के द्वारा, वो न जाए, वो स्टोर हो, ऐसी कुछ सुविधा बनाई जाती है। इसके बारे में कुछ है तो बताएंगे। धन्यवाद सर।
धन्यवाद प्रफुल्ल जी। We go to our next speaker, Mr. Anil Parekh.
Hello, are you able to hear me, sir?
Yes, Anil ji, we can hear you.
Okay. Uh, Mr. Anish Shah, Mr. Hemant Sikka, other board members, and my fellow shareholders. I'm Anil Parekh here from Bombay. First of all, thank you very much for allowing me to speak. I also thank Jignesh Parekh, Nikita from CS team for all kind of assistance whenever needed. Chairman sir, many congratulations. Hemantji, to you also, many congratulations for turning around from negative to profit. And our revenue has uh, grown to 7,000 crores, 14% up. Our EBITDA 377 crores, and we have reported a PAT of 2.3 crore against a net loss of 35.8 crore last year. So, sir, many congratulations for turning a loss-making unit into profitable one after a gap of 2 years. Also, uh, you have declared 25% dividend for the benefit of shareholders, uh, in spite of the fact that we don't have sufficient profit this year. You have taken care of minority shareholder. I must appreciate you for doing so. I have some questions for you. Uh, Allow me to 1 minute. Sir, what specific cost efficiency measures and pricing strategies are in place to expand net margins toward 2-3% over the next 12 to 24 months? Second question, what is the management's timeline for bringing the express vertical to EBITDA breakeven, and what volume threshold are required to sustain it? Third question is, how much of the right issue proceeds went directly toward debt reduction, and what is the resulting saving on finance cost, and what is the target leverage ratio for FY27? These were some of the questions from my side. Otherwise, I am happy being a long-time shareholder of the company, and many congratulations for again for turning our company into a profitable one. I hope you will achieve better results uh, by doing cost cutting and administrative efficiency likewise. Uh, Thank you very much, sir, for allowing me to speak. And I'm once again thankful to our CS team also. Thank you.
Thank you, Anilji. We now move to our next speaker, Mr. Rishabh Jain.
Hello, am I audible, sir?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Good evening, Chairman, sir, Board of Directors, and fellow shareholders attending this virtual meeting at this platform. And excellent speech is given already by the Chairman, sir, wherein he has told of the achievement and the planning. I would like to congratulate the management and the staff as a whole for giving us a good results that our company comes into a profit after a gap of 2 years. So all this happened under your chairmanship. So in this scenario wherein our profit now company comes into the profit after 2 years, in this scenario, how would you reward the shareholders in the coming days? Because at this time the share price is not trading at a very high price as per the IPO price. But the profit of the shareholder is like a dividend or the market price. So none of the things are good in this scenario. So my question, small question is that how would you reward the shareholders in the coming days? Nothing else. And in the end, I would also like to thanks to the company secretary and his entire team for providing a link and a copy of the annual report as well, and helping me to join this virtual meeting at this platform. Thank you and all the best, sir.
Thank you so much, Rishabh-ji. We now move to our next speaker, Mr. Gunduluru Redappa.
Okay. Sir, I'm audible. Thank you, moderator,
Yes,
for
sir, you
giving
are
this.
audible.
Thank you so much, sir. Chairman, Board of Directors, Food Manager, auditors, and my fellow shareholders. Good afternoon. Namaskar. Myself, Redappa Gonduru, attending this stage from Hyderabad. As a shareholder, I am very happy, proud about the company performance, sir. Your speech is very wonderful. Thank you. And Company Secretary Nikita ma'am, thank you so much for sending me the physical annual report as requested promptly. First of all, I thank the board for management in the conducting AGM very virtual mode. Please continue virtual mode. And also the across the country, you can participate, all the shareholders. Special thanks to our company secretary Nishkita and the entire secretary team for the excellent arrangement for the smooth connect of this AGM. I would also like to extend my sincere appreciation to Mr. Vignesh from the CS team for this prompt support and coordination and assistance extended to shareholders before the during the attending the AGM. Such dedication reflect the company's strong and commitment to the shareholders engagement. Chairman, sir, I congratulate your the vision about and also the Mahindra Logistics team for navigating the challenging business environment with resilience. The annual report is very comprehensive, transparent, and also informative, reflecting the company's commitment to the high standards of corporate governance. Special kudos to all our KMPs for this wonderful transparent governance. I also appreciate the company's continued focus on the integrated logistics solutions, digital transformation, and warehouse expansion, sustainability, employee welfare, and also CSR initiatives and the ESG practices. I have few questions for the management, sir. What is the outlook for the logistics industry over the 2 to 3 years? And how a company Mahindra plan to improve the margins, sir? Second one, Sir, what are the company's expansion plans to warehousing, contract logistics, and also last mile delivery? I would like to know, sir. Third question, how is my company leveraging AI automation, digital technologies to improve the operational efficiency? Fourth question, what are the company's plans to expand its electric vehicle fleet and achieve its sustainability goals? I would like to know. Fifth question, what are the management guidance on the revenue growth, profitability, and ROE, return on capital for the few years? I would like to know. Final question, as our business grows, what is the board outlook for the dividend distribution and also enhancing shareholders' value? Thank you, Chairman, sir, for this wonderful opportunity to speak in the AGM. Actually, thank you. And also Ms. Likita ma'am, the entire secretary team, and all our hardworking employees, and your dedication highly important. Appreciate. That's the reason I pray God to give more wisdom and strength and power and peace. Especially health is very important. Thank you so much, sir. God bless you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Gunduluru. Now we move to our next speaker, Mr. Muralidhar Talreja.
Chairman, sir, good afternoon. I am in the delight to participate in the annual and would like to begin by congratulating the chairman, the board, and the entire management team on the successful complete of the company right issue. The strong response to the issue reflect the confidence to the issue reflect the confidence the shareholders have in the company leadership, business, the strong, and the long term of the growth prosperity. I am especially appreciate the management effect of the accepting right issue effectively and the transparent manner in hope that fund realized will be deployed prudently toward the company strain profit expand its final rights and creating its business opportunity and the correcting suitable long-term value for the all stakeholder. I respect the management to share progress made in the imply of the fund, realize the strong right issue and the expect timeline for the ready the benefit of this investment. I am again congratulating board of and the management on the important milestone and the wish the company continued growth, profitability and the success in the year ahead. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Talreja. We now move on to our next speaker, Mr. Asmi Bhisania. Can we get Mr. Aspi Bhisania?
A moment, Chairman. Aspi is just joined. We are making him a panelist.
Okay.
Chairman, sir, can you see me and hear me?
Yes, please.
Sir, I'm Aspi from Bombay. So I thank the company secretary for giving me an opportunity to speak. And I'm sure you've done very well in the first quarter and you'll continue to do good in future also. So one or two questions, just to know how do you see the Gulf War situation going on? Is it going to be good And I extend my compliments to the board and the management for efforts during the year and thank them for giving shareholders the opportunity to raise the queries at this AGM. Also, I want to thank the management that by doing the rights issue, they have strengthened the balance sheet of the company. So firstly, could the management share what proportion of the company's revenue is generated from Mahindra Group? Secondly, ongoing geopolitical developments in the Middle East have created uncertainty in global markets. Has the conflict in the Gulf region had any impact on the company's operations, supply chain, exports, input costs, or overall business performance? If so, what measures has the management taken to mitigate this risk and ensure business continuity? Sir, thank you and the management for addressing my questions and wish the company continued growth and success. Thank you very much and all the best for the future.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bisania. We now move to our next speaker, Mr. Bharat Shah.
माननीय चेयरमैन श्री हेमंत जी, एमडी श्री और अन्य मान्यवर डायरेक्टर, सर मेरा नाम भरत शाह। सर आपने आपका स्पीच में तो सब कुछ बता दिया है सर, कंपनी बहुत व्यवस्थित प्रोग्रेस कर रही है सर, तो मैं बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद अभिनंदन देता हूँ। और जो कंपनी को आप ऊंचाई पर लेके जा रहे हो सर, तो मैं बहुत धन्यवाद अभिनंदन देता हूँ सर। और सर मैं जानना चाहता हूँ 5 years के फ्यूचर प्रोग्राम जरूर बताना और अपने कॉम्पिटिटर कौन है जरूर बताना सर। बाकी सारे अवार्ड्स के लिए भी धन्यवाद, CSR एक्टिविटी भी अच्छी चल रही है, उसके लिए भी बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद मानता हूँ। और सर कंपनी सेक्रेटरी जिग्नेश पारेख और उनकी टीम के निकिता जी और पूरी CS टीम का मैं बहुत धन्यवाद अभिनंदन देता हूँ। बेस्ट इन्वेस्टर सर्विस दे रहे हैं सर, हमेशा शेयर होल्डर को कोई क्वेरी है तो सोल्व करते, रिस्पेक्ट देते। तो मैं और ये इसी माध्यम में जुड़ने के लिए भी तो कंपनी सेक्रेटरी ने भी हमको फोन किया सर, और निकिता जी भी हमारे साथ रहे ये इसी माध्यम में जुड़ाने के लिए। कोई भी क्वेरी है जुड़ने के लिए तो बहुत बहुत मेहनत की है वो टीम ने, तो मैं पूरी CS टीम का बहुत आभार व्यक्त करता हूँ सर। और सर आपको फिजिकल मिले ही नहीं है, कितना साल हो गए, तो एक बार गेट टुगेदर रखिए या नेक्स्ट AGM फिजिकल कीजिए सर, तो आपको रूबरू मिलने का मौका मिले सर, हाइब्रिड मीटिंग कीजिए। और सर अपना जो वर्क हो रहा है उसका अगर विजिट करा सकते हैं, पॉसिबल है तो वर्क विजिट अपना शेयर होल्डर को कराने की मेरी हार्टली रिक्वेस्ट है। बाकी आपकी हेल्थ वेल्थ अच्छी रहे, कंपनी बढ़िया प्रगति करे, मेरी भगवान ईश्वर को हार्टली प्रार्थना है। सारे रिजोल्यूशन में पूरा सपोर्ट है सर। थैंक यू वेरी मच। जय हिंद, वंदे मातरम सर, वंदे मातरम। थैंक यू सर।
Thank you, Bharat Shah ji. We now move to our next speaker, Mr. Amit Doshi.
Company, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon, sir. Company announced excellent Q1 results, and I had two questions. So the company turned profitable in FY26 with a PAT of 11 CR, but out of which 8 CR was of non-controlling interest. Could you please give me an idea about which subsidiary this might be, which is generating this high PAT? And second question, in Mahindra and Mahindra FY26 annual report, it is mentioned that Mahindra Logistics plan to double its top line by 2031. What would you say will be the key driver for this top line expansion? And by 2031, what could be the ideal EBITDA margin for the company? That's it. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Doshi. We now move to our next speaker, Mr. Bharat Raj.
Yeah, very good afternoon, Mr. Shah, Mr. Sikka, and entire board of directors and KMPs of my company. I am Bharat Raj attending from Hyderabad. Chairman sir, wonderful performance. I congratulate entire board for the wonderful revenue and the profit making. My question is that Chairman sir, due to the geopolitical war situation, the fuel cost is increasing. How the impact my financial year in this year, sir? What will the revenue will be in this financial year? And the AI and robotics are influencing the market, sir. How we are utilizing this AI and robotics in our company, sir, so that the revenue may increase, sir. Once again, Mr. Chairman, I thank my secretary department. They intend send me the link and the annual report also. They are always successful. My best wishes to you. All the best for coming years. Take care. God bless you. I'm Bharat Raj signing off from Hyderabad. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Bharatraj. We now move to our next speaker, Mr. Vinod Agarwal.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Respected chairman of today's meeting was Mr. Amish Shah and MD and CEO Hemant Sikka, CFO Isha Dalal, and CS Jignesh Parekh. So I've gone through the annual report. The revenues was 7,000 crores and the PAT was 10.57 crores only. Actually, the PAT in the standalone is much more than the PAT in the consolidated. It gets affected by the loss of MLL Express of 68 crores that has made the losses MLL Express made over lesser than which it made last year, but it still has to turn around. If that turns around and makes profits, then we are on a very high note, sir. We'll be making very, very good profits. We'll have to look into that, sir. And my query, sir. My query is, as our company has large warehouses, do we also have any container freight station to serve our large importing and exporting clients? And the second query is, as we are part of the Mahindra group that manufactures and exports vehicles, do we have any train rakes to transport vehicles from the manufacturing plants to the dealers or exporting ports? This is my two queries. I wish the company all the best for the future. Let the shadow of MLL losses be over, MLL Express be over, and we come into greater and greater and greater profits, so that we get more dividend than this 2 rupee 50 paisa. 100% dividends plus we'll get soon. Signing off, Vinod Agarwal from Mumbai. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Agarwalji. We now move to our last speaker of the day, Mr. Yusuf Yunus Rangwala.
सर आपको आवाज आ रहा है?
हाँ, आवाज आ रही है.
सर वेरी गुड मॉर्निंग सर, वेरी गुड इवनिंग सर, गुड इवनिंग सर, गुड इवनिंग सर, हाउ आर यू सर? Good sir, health is good sir. Sikka sir, sir directly point to it, sir. I am very thankful to our excellent company sir, Jignesh Parekh sir, and also our Nikita madam for giving us link and also sending us. Sir, I will come to directly one point. Sir, you declare a 2 rupees 50 paisa dividend. Very good, very handsome sir. Having a sir, I would like to know how many logistics at present we are holding, sir. At present, we are having how many logistics in coming year? How many new are in your mindset to purchase, sir? I would like to know. Point number 2, what are the number of staff working at our office? Point number 3, sir, this is a 19th annual general meeting. Last year, our company was in some loss, but having a good profit and in your Sikka, sir, in your guidance, now it come in profit. And that is why you declare a 2 rupees 50 paisa dividend. I'm very happy with your company. I would like to know this more effect. What is the effect on our business, sir? What is the effect on our business, sir? I would like to know. So no more question. If possible, can I ask for a flight visit? Sikka, sir, Hemant, sir, I will never meet you, sir. If possible, at time of Diwali, can you keep all the speaker analyst meet so that we can meet you, sir? It is my humble request, sir. फूलों की खुशबू, कलियों की बहार और अपना महेंद्र लॉजिस्टिक का साथ हमेशा रहे, हंसते रहे, मुस्कुराते रहे, सर. नॉट टू वरी सर, नाउ यूर डिविडेंड लिस्ट. आपको अभी टेंशन का जरूरत नहीं है, सर. हंसते रहो, मुस्कुराते रहो, सर. नॉट टू वरी सर, नाउ यूर डिविडेंड लिस्ट. फॉर एग्जांपल, Motilal Oswal, Sher Khan, and so many brokers are telling to buy Mahindra Logistics. This is a Mahindra Group company. आप महिंद्रा ग्रुप का नाम ही काफी है सर. मुझे और कोई पूछने की जरूरत ही नहीं है सर. थैंक यू वेरी मच सर. विशिंग यू गुड लक. आपका हेल्थ संभालना सर. थैंक यू वेरी मच सर. थैंक यू सर. जय हिंद सर.
Thank you, Mr. Rangwala. Before I address the questions raised by all the speakers, I would like to share a short video of the company.
Today's supply chain landscape is evolving rapidly, driven by the adoption of advanced technologies. As businesses move faster and operate across interconnected networks, supply chains are evolving into unified, data-powered ecosystems, connecting suppliers, partners, and customers across the globe. As they evolve, the systems managing them must evolve too, enabling businesses with a truly integrated and end-to-end view. Introducing LogiOne, our unified AI-powered technology ecosystem that integrates systems to deliver end-to-end visibility, control, and optimization across supply chains. It assists in inventory optimization, real-time shipment visibility, digital twin, and workforce productivity tracking, all in a single view. Powered by AI, it helps you analyze demand, make faster decisions, and optimize operations in real time, all within one unified and secure platform. LogiOne, igniting success for diverse supply chains. Today's supply chain landscape is evolving rapidly, driven by the adoption of advanced technologies. As businesses move faster and operate across interconnected networks, supply chains are evolving into unified, data-powered ecosystems, connecting suppliers, partners, and customers across the globe. As they evolve, the systems managing them must evolve too, enabling businesses with a truly integrated and end-to-end view. Introducing LogiOne, our unified AI-powered technology ecosystem that integrates systems to deliver end-to-end visibility, control, and optimization across supply chains. It assists in inventory optimization, real-time shipment visibility, digital twin, and workforce productivity tracking, all in a single view. Powered by AI, it helps you analyze demand, make faster decisions, and optimize operations in real time, all within one unified and secure platform. LogiOne, igniting success for diverse supply chains.
Hello, everyone. I will now respond to the queries raised by the speaker members and questions that we have received in the chat box. Let me start in the order that the speaker raised their question. So for the first speaker, for Ms. Vasudha Dakke, your question, first of all, thank you very much. You have appreciated the good work done by your company. You have appreciated our team's performance. So really appreciate your kind words and thank you, Vasudha ji, for your kind remarks. Your question is that what is the company's expansion plan for next 2 years? Your company will continue to invest and grow in line with the strategic imperatives laid out in our investor communication. And these include strengthening our presence in our core 3PL business, which is contract logistics, by penetrating deeper in the existing segments and entering several new segments. We will continue to focus the turnaround that we have started to achieve with very good results in our express logistics business by entering volumetric segments and targeted operational efficiencies and savings. Overall, we will continue to focus on operation excellence and building our tech capabilities by leveraging AI to continue to improve customer satisfaction and drive profitability improvement. The second question was related to which segment of B2B express business, warehouse express, is expected to expand. Each of our business segment plays a very critical role in our positioning as a full stack integrated logistic player. So as a result, we will continue to see broad-based growth across all these segments, which includes contract logistics. So contract logistics includes warehousing and transportation, both the express logistics business as well as other segments, including our freight forwarding, last mile delivery, and also our mobility segment. Thank you so much. We now move to our second speaker, Lekha Shahji. Again, thank you so much for your kind words. You have appreciated our team, and your team is working very hard. So your appreciation, your motivation will really motivate our team. You had asked about our work that we are doing on electric and sustainable logistics. Very happy to share that in the year ended March 31st, we had in our scope already working on the road 1400 EV vehicles. We are fully committed to sustainability and we monitor and act on critical sustainability metrics very regularly. As the economics and dependency of EVs in commercial logistics space improves, we will take more actions to grow this business. We already have 1400 vehicles, and as the economics improve, we will keep on evaluating if there is any business case to add more vehicles to it. You have asked us about our international plans. So let me happily share with you that we already have a freight forwarding business where we do a lot of import and export work in the logistics space. However, for all other verticals, we will continue to focus all our energy and our attention on growing these businesses in India. We believe that India as a country is growing very fast paced. There is so much to be done in our own country. And for all other verticals, other than the freight forwarding verticals, our focus and our attention will continue to be in India. There is so much growth that we can still do in India. Kaushik Saukarji, thank you again for meeting us during this AGM. I remember also last time you were a speaker. So thank you so much for your kind words and your appreciation about our team. You have asked us about our Mahindra Logistics expanding warehousing footprint. So let me tell you that we enter a project only when it is commercially and economically viable from a margin as well as IRR, internal rate of return perspective. While these returns are threshold or internal to us, overall across all projects in the recent past, I can say with a lot of confidence that we have adhered to our operating principles and ensured investment in line with the defined thresholds. We have improved our asset utilization tremendously, which has resulted in improvement in ROC from 4.3% in FY25 to 6.1% in FY26. And our good work by your teams, by all our management personnel and leadership will continue to drive improvements further in our ROCE and ROE metrics. You have asked us about using AI in our various platforms. We are actively evaluating all the use cases for AI in our operations. Our focus is on unlocking value through AI, which can be either in improving our efficiency or improving our cost dynamics. So we will continue to leverage AI for this. On the audit services, we have a very strong governance processes in place for availing any service required by the business. Our CSR policy has specific guidelines on how the money should be spent. Through our various inclusion initiatives, we continue to be an equal opportunity employer, and this is what we will keep driving in the years to come. सरबजीत सिंह जी, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। आपने हमारी टीम के बारे में उनकी प्रोत्साहन किया, उनकी हौसला अफजाई की, इसके लिए आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। आपके प्रोत्साहन से हमारी टीम को और ज़्यादा मोटिवेशन मिलेगी और वो पहले ही बहुत मेहनत से काम करते हैं, बट इसके साथ वो और मेहनत से काम करेंगे। आपने हमारी कंपनी का रोड मैप के बारे में पूछा, तो उसके बारे में आई कैन शेयर विद यू दैट our roadmap continues to be focusing on value accretive opportunity across our businesses and unlock the operational efficiency, ताकि हमारा जो मुनाफा है, जो प्रॉफिट है, वो बढ़ सके। हम लोग आपकी कंपनी जो है, ये कोई भी ऐसा स्ट्रेटेजिक इंपेरेटिव जो कि हमारे ओवरऑल स्ट्रेटजी के साथ अलाइन करता है, उसमें इन्वेस्ट करती रहेगी। और जो हमने इन्वेस्टर कम्युनिकेशन में आपसे शेयर किया है, उन सभी जगह पे हम लोग अपनी प्रेजेंस को मजबूत करते रहेंगे। और खासकर जो हमारा कोर बिजनेस है कॉन्ट्रैक्ट लॉजिस्टिक्स का, उस पे हम अपना पूरा फोकस और मेहनत जारी रखेंगे। और एक हमारा बहुत बड़ा स्ट्रेटजिक इंपेरेटिव है कि हम अपना एक्सप्रेस बिजनेस को टर्न अराउंड करें। आपने देखा होगा पिछले साल में अपनी कंपनी ने इस पे बहुत इंप्रूवमेंट की है और इस पे काम जारी रहेगा। आपकी टीम अथक मेहनत में लगी है और बहुत जल्दी ही एक्सप्रेस लॉजिस्टिक बिजनेस जो है वो इससे भी ज़्यादा इंप्रूवमेंट दिखाएगा। आखिर में यही कहना चाहूँगा कि हम ऑपरेशनल एफिशिएंसी, ऑपरेशनल एक्सीलेंस, कॉस्ट लीवर, टेक कैपेबिलिटी पे काम करते रहेंगे और इसके मद्देनज़र आपकी कंपनी जो है अपने मुनाफे को और अपनी ग्रोथ को आगे बढ़ाती रहेगी। बनर्जी साहब, आपने बोला था कि you had spoken about that our margins are thin and what specific actions are we taking on pricing structure and operational cost lever in FY27 to build a better profile. So first of all, thank you very much for your kind words for our team. You have appreciated the work done by your company, and that is a huge motivation for us. While your company does not provide forward-looking guidance as per our policy, but we can share with you the strategy cost lever currently being deployed, and currently there is a lot of focus on these areas which will strengthen our margin resilience. For new prospects, we are focused on value accretive opportunities versus building scale for the scale's sake. So we are not running after revenue just to grow our revenue, but we are looking at profitable revenue. Among the existing customer, whenever the pricing is not viable, we are renegotiating pricing with the customers. These negotiations are done with a very clear customer focus, making sure our operations don't suffer while we talk to our customers and request them for price increases and price adjustment. Across the spectrum, we are strengthening our operations excellence capabilities to unlock further efficiencies across multiple cost heads. Further, we are actively working on technology-led capability building. Digitization across corporate functions is expected to improve productivity. This particular lever is currently under play. This will improve our scalability and margin resilience over the medium term. We are also very focused on asset utilization and hence have worked strenuously to reduce our white space. We have reduced white space considerably over the last 1 year. As you know that this was a very key lever of improving our cost efficiencies that we have worked in the last 1 year. And there is a very good improvement. We continue to stay on course as we committed in our last meeting that by September, we will almost eliminate all our white space. So we had said that white space will be reduced by 95%, and we are on the glide path for that. You had asked us about the express logistics business margin being only 1.3% at the GM level. So while we do not provide forward-looking guidance as a matter of policy, as I just said, your company is actively working towards improving profitability of our express logistics business. In fact, this is one of our very key priority area in FY27 to make sure that the express logistics business turns around. This includes focus efforts across margin accretive verticals, building scale in this business, building capabilities of our team, and also building new capabilities to enter newer segments which are more profitable and which can help us scale the business better. And we are also working very hard to make sure that our lane balancing across our mid-mile and last mile improves better, and we are able to drive better asset utilization and drive utilization and cost efficiencies across the entire value chain. You then asked us about how we are working on eliminating our white space. As I just said, that over the last 1 year, very happy to share with you that we have reduced our white space considerably, and we are on track to meet our glide. We are doing better than our glide path, and we are very confident of achieving our target that we had shared with all of you, which was that we will reduce our white space by 95% by September of this year. So thank you so much, and we really appreciate your kind words. We now move to Mr. Praveen Kumar. Thank you so much again for your kind words. You have said that you have a decades-old relationship with Mahindra. Really appreciate your such a strong support and such long relationship with Mahindra Logistics. Your kind words are a huge motivation for the team, and this will encourage, motivate our team to perform even better. We now move to Ms. Prakashni G. Shenoy, where you have also appreciated the good work done by our team. So thank you so much for your kind words. Again, your motivation, your encouragement means a lot to the team. You have asked us about any awards for CSR initiatives. Your company received several prestigious awards and recognition during the financial year 25-26. We have shared details of these awards on page 36 of the integrated annual report, and you may kindly please refer to that number. You have also asked us about dividend payout percentage. So your company's board carefully balances shareholder returns with strategic investments in technology, network expansion, subsidiary scale up, and the new assets that we want to build. We remain committed to delivering long-term value and revisit payout ratio periodically as our cash flows evolve. In line with our dividend distribution policy, Mahindra Logistics has historically maintained a minimum payout of 20% of profit after tax, ensuring consistent and responsible capital returns to our shareholders. We now move to Mr. प्रफुल्ल चावड़ा जी. धन्यवाद आपका बहुत बहुत. आपने हमसे पूछा था कि हम लोग ईवी व्हीकल्स के बारे में हमारा क्या फ्यूचर है, किस तरह से हम ईवी व्हीकल्स को डिप्लॉय करेंगे या डीजल पेट्रोल की गाड़ियों को यूज करते रहेंगे. तो मुझे बताते हुए बड़ी खुशी हो रही है कि इस समय हमारे पास 1400 इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल्स हैं जो हमारे फील्ड में ऑपरेट करती हैं. हमारे पास मैक्सिमम जो इस समय गाड़ियां हैं वो डीजल की गाड़ियां हैं हमारी फ्लीट में. जैसे कि आप जानते हैं कि जो ट्रकिंग है वो अभी भी सब डीजल फ्यूल पे ही चलता है, और हम लोग कॉन्टिन्यूसली मॉनिटर कर रहे हैं कि किसी भी लेन में, किसी भी यूज केस में अगर ईवी का बिजनेस केस बनता है डीजल से बेहतर, तो वहां पे हम ईवी गाड़ियां लगा रहे हैं. इसीलिए ओवर द लास्ट पिछले कुछ साल में हमने धीरे धीरे अपना ईवी पोर्टफोलियो बढ़ाया और अब हमारे पास 1400 गाड़ियां ईवी में काम करने के लिए हैं. और जैसे जैसे हमारा ईवी का केस बनता जाएगा हम इस डायरेक्शन में और काम करते जाएंगे. आपने उसके बाद पूछा कि कोई ऐसा इलीगल मटेरियल अगर ट्रक में ड्राइवर लेके जाता है तो उसके लिए किसका जिम्मेवारी है. तो उसके लिए यही बोलना चाहूंगा कि हमारा अपने ट्रांसपोर्टर्स के साथ बहुत ही स्ट्रॉन्ग रिटर्न एग्रीमेंट इन प्लेस है, जहां पे उनको किसी भी इलीगल जो एक्टिविटी है, गतिविधि है, उसको करने के लिए रोक लगी हुई है उस एग्रीमेंट के जरिए. और कोई भी हमारा ट्रांसपोर्टर कोई भी इलीगल एक्टिविटी नहीं कर सकता. अगर कोई इस एग्रीमेंट के चलते भी ऐसा काम करता है तो उसके अगेंस्ट बहुत स्ट्रिक्ट एक्शन एज पर द रूल ऑफ द लॉ ऑफ द लैंड, जो भी उस समय कानून है उस जगह का, उस स्टेट का, उसके हिसाब से उसके अगेंस्ट हम सख्त से सख्त कदम ले सकते हैं. आपने हमसे पूछा कि सीएसआर एक्टिविटी में ट्री प्लांटेशन अगर हम करें, जिस तरह से ट्रीज कम होते जा रहे हैं और वाटर शॉर्टेज हो रही है, तो उसके लिए हम कहना चाहेंगे कि आपकी कंपनी की सीएसआर के लिए बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग कमिटमेंट है. हम लोग ग्रुप लेवल पे भी, महिंद्रा ग्रुप लेवल पे भी ट्री प्लांटेशन के लिए बहुत काम करते हैं. हमारे ग्रुप की कई कंपनीज हैं जो वाटर स्टोरेज और कंजर्वेशन पे भी काम करती हैं. आपकी कंपनी एमएलएल में हम लोगों ने फोकस किया हुआ है स्किल बिल्डिंग के ऊपर, और गर्ल्स एजुकेशन पे हम नन्ही कली के द्वारा गर्ल्स एजुकेशन को सपोर्ट करते हैं. और इसके अलावा हम लोग जो जहाँ पे भी हमारे वेयर हाउसेज हैं उसके आसपास की जो कम्युनिटी है उस कम्युनिटी में हम लोग काफी काम करते हैं. वहाँ पे जो सीएसआर की एक्टिविटी की जाती है, ये सारी जो इनिशिएटिव्स हैं हमने पेज 34 और पेज 36 ऑफ इंटीग्रेटेड एनुअल रिपोर्ट पे हमने सारी मेंशन की हैं. आप वहां पे जाके इसको पढ़ सकते हैं. Let me now move to Mr. Anil Parekh. Thank you, sir, again for your views. Clearly, you have asked us about cost efficiency measures and what pricing strategy are in place to make sure that our margin moves by 2 to 3% over the next 12 to 14 months. So, my response to that is that our overall approach is to focus on the following. We are continuing to focus our team's energies and all their focus on winning businesses which are value accretive opportunity across all our business so that our margin profile keeps improving as we win new businesses. On the older businesses, wherever the businesses are not viable as per our current internal benchmarks, we are going back to our customers and we are asking for price increases and price negotiations. We have relentless drive towards operation excellence to reduce our own cost and drive cost efficiencies as well as reliability for our customers. While we everybody wants higher prices, but it is also our very strong focus as we should reduce our own cost. So we are working on both the fronts. As input metrics, we are focusing on leveraging technology, people leadership, and standardization of processes to unlock value for our shareholders. You have asked us about the management timeline to bring express express business to EBITDA break-even, and how we are planning to do so. We want to share again, reiterate the same policy that we refrain from giving forward-looking guidance. However, I can say that in the express business, our primary focus is to drive profitable growth, and we are in this business for the long term. I can assure you that your team is working day and night to make sure that the express logistics business has a turnaround very soon. We can't give you a forward-looking guidance, but I can tell you that we are very confident of achieving a EBITDA break-even in the near future. You've also asked us about the rights issue proceed for debt repayment. We have raised, as you are aware, 749 crore rupees via our rights issue, out of which 558 crore has been used for debt repayment. Let me now move to Mr. Rishabh Jain. Mr. Jain, again, thank you very much. You have appreciated the good work done by your team. Your encouragement is very motivating for our teams, and they will continue to work very hard to make sure that whatever expectation you have from your company, we strive very hard to achieve that. You have said that we have appreciated the work done over the last 1 year, and we have turned profitable after 2 years. I can again thank you for that. The company will continue to invest and grow in line with the strategic imperative laid down in our investor communication. And our objective is to continue to grow our top line, improve our profitability, improve our ROE and ROC metrics so that we are able to give superior returns to our shareholders. We continue to work very hard to achieve better ROE and ROC metrics. We have made some very good initial progress in our turnaround journey, and we will continue to work very hard on each of our levers and our overall strategy. And over time, we believe that the market will appropriately recognize the good work being done in your company, and that will reflect in our, and this performance will reflect in our valuation over time. Let me now come to Mr. Redappa Gundluru. Again, Mr. Gundluru, thank you very much for appreciating the good work done by your company. All our teams, thank you for your kind appreciation, and this will motivate us a lot. You have asked us about the outlook for the logistic industry in next 2 to 3 years and what are our plans to improve margins. India's logistics sector is in a very good space. We believe that logistics sector, as the country GDP improves, logistics is a very key part of any GDP growth in our country, and logistics sector will play a very, very important role in the growth of the country. So we are very optimistic about the logistics industry future. We believe that logistics industry is in a period of sustained expansion, which is driven by infrastructure investment, policy reform done by both the governments at the central and state level, and accelerating technology adoption, which are collectively improving the efficiency and connectivity of logistics network. Certain key trends that will impact the overall industry are that there is now more focus towards unorganized space. So logistic industry was, as you are aware, very unorganized industry, but there is a lot of work happening, and there is that unorganized sector is moving to organized sector now. And lot we see that organized sector growth is faster than the unorganized sector. So that is obviously a very, very good thing for your company. Also, we are seeing that with the unorganized sector degrowing and organized sector growing, this is also this growth is helped by the increasing compliance requirements and more higher expectation by our customers to drive this growth. So that is already in play. Rapid growth of multimodal logistics and infrastructure expansion is also aiding in the growth of logistics sector. Growth of quick commerce. We all are, as a customers, using e-commerce and quick commerce, and the growth of quick commerce in urban logistics in tier 1 and tier 2 city, and now also going to tier 3 city, is also aiding in the growth of logistics sector. There is also increasing shift towards in-house logistics of e-commerce industries we have seen, and that is also a kind of a factor at play, which will overall lead in the growth of the logistics industry, and some kind of adjustment and reorganization is happening there. Our plans to improve margins are that, as we said, we do not give any forward-looking guidance on the margins and profit. But in terms of our strategic levers, I will reiterate what I have said as a response to my earlier speakers, that for new prospects, we are only focusing on contracts and wins which are value accretive to us so that our margin profiles improve. We are continuously looking at how do we improve our profit profiles with our current customers. That is by pressing two levers, either getting better price realization or continue to improve our cost dynamics, continue to make sure that we lower our costs so that our margins keep improving. And across the spectrum, we are strengthening our operation excellence capability to unlock further efficiencies across multiple cost ends, and technology as a lever is being actively used to make sure that we improve our efficiencies and reduce our cost. You asked us how MLL plans to leverage AI automation and tech to improve overall efficiency. We are using AI-led tracking and network design tools to improve shipment and fleet visibility, what we call a control tower activity internally, enabling us to make faster data-driven decisions on routing and capacity enhancement. Further, we are automating high-volume, repetitive processes across our operations to strengthen safety and execution efficiency on the ground. These are very well appreciated by all our customers. Lastly, our midterm focus is on corporate digitization, wherein we are digitizing functions such as finance and HR in a very big way. And this will help us further drive productivity, scalability, and margin resilience over the short to medium term. What are our plans to expand warehousing, contract logistics, and last mile delivery? For warehouse expansion, we enter a project only when it is a commercially viable. As I said earlier in my remarks, that we are not chasing revenue or scale only for revenue and scale for the sake of scale. Our focus is very clear that we want to look at revenue, but we want to look at revenue which is profitable for us. So it is a profit-led revenue growth, and we will continue to focus on this. So all the warehousing and all the contract logistics and in last mile space, wherever we are able to deliver a profitable growth, wherever we have a good margin profile, we will continue to focus on such areas. We will look at margin profile as well as on IRR perspective. Overall, across all projects in the recent past, I can share that we have adhered to our operating principles. For contract logistics and LMD, we are driving the growth through higher quality revenue. Again, higher quality revenue means looking at profitable revenue, deeper wallet share with our existing customers, and targeted niche capabilities with focus on integrated solutions, value-added services, and better utilization of our warehouse capabilities. You've asked us the management guidance on revenue growth, profitability, ROE, and ROC. Again, I can tell you that we can't share with you our forward-looking guidance, but I have already shared as answer to another speaker our performance on ROE and ROC metrics. And we will continue to focus and make sure that we continue to improve these metrics going ahead. What are our plans for EV expansion and sustainability? This also I have answered as part of my answer to the earlier speaker. What are the board guidance on dividend distribution? This question has also been answered, but I will still repeat that we are looking we have historically maintained a minimum payout of 20% of profit after tax, and we will continue to make sure that this principle is followed in as a return to the shareholders. I now move to Mr. Muralidhar Talreja. Again, thank you very much for appreciating our team's work. You have asked us about the progress made in the deployment of funds raised through the right issue and the expected timeline for realizing benefits of these investments. This also I have answered as part of the earlier speaker answer, but I will still repeat that the proceeds from the rights issue are being deployed strictly in accordance with the objects stated in the letter of offer. 558 crore out of the total rights proceeds of rupees 749 crore were used towards repayment of debt. The remainder of the funds are being used for general corporate purpose. The implementation is progressing as planned, and the company is closely monitoring the deployment of funds to ensure timely execution. The benefits from these investments are expected to accrue progressively. We now move to Mr. Bisania. Again, thank you for your kind words for motivating your team. You have asked us how much revenue the company generates from M&M Group. Approximately 58% of Mahindra Logistics revenue is generated from Mahindra Group entities, reflecting our deep integration and strategic alignment with the group's automotive and farm business. For detailed disclosures, we invite you to refer to the annual report where we have shared all related party transactions and segment-wise revenue breakdowns are provided in the annual report. You have asked us, is there any impact on the Gulf War and what steps are we taking? Due to the war, as we are all aware that the fuel prices have increased. As you know that in 3 steps, fuel prices have increased by 8 rupee 10 paisa in the country. And this is obviously having an impact on the logistics sector. However, for us in our agreements, the fuel cost is a pass-through. So that has been passed to the customers. But there are other impacts of petroleum-linked products. For example, there are some consumables used, which we need to absorb and make sure that through efficiency and better cost control, we are able to mitigate these cost increases. We are taking active measures to ensure that this risk is mitigated through either by increasing pricing, passing all the fuel cost increases, and any consumable increases and all, we will continue to make sure that we are able to absorb them by better cost efficiencies in the system. Let me now move to Mr. Bharat Shah. भरत शाह जी, आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. आपने अपनी कंपनी के सब एम्प्लॉइज और मैनेजमेंट का प्रोत्साहन किया, उनकी हौसला अफजाई की. इसके लिए आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. आपके हौसले अफजाई से, आपके प्रोत्साहन से आपकी टीम को और ज़्यादा मेहनत करने की प्रेरणा मिलेगी. आपने हमसे पूछा था कि हमारा 5 साल का कंपनी का क्या प्लान है और कंपनी के जो कॉम्पिटिटर्स हैं वो कौन सी कंपनियां हैं. तो यही कहना चाहूँगा कि आपकी कंपनी आगे भी ग्रोथ में इन्वेस्ट करती रहेगी और ये जो ग्रोथ में हम इन्वेस्टमेंट करेंगे, हमारी जो भी स्ट्रेटेजिक प्रायोरिटीज़ हैं उनके साथ ही करेंगे. सबसे बड़ी हमारी स्ट्रेटेजिक प्रायोरिटी है कि हम अपने एक्सप्रेस बिजनेस का टर्न अराउंड करें और उसको एक प्रॉफिट वाला बिजनेस बनाएं. आपने देखा कि पिछले साल आपकी टीम ने अथक मेहनत की और इस बिजनेस के लॉसेस को काफ़ी कम किया है, लेकिन ये काम जारी है और FY27 में भी इस पे बहुत काम होगा और हम इस बिजनेस को और टर्न अराउंड के नज़दीक लेके जाएंगे. इसके अलावा जो 3PL का हमारा काम है, जिसको कॉन्ट्रैक्ट लॉजिस्टिक्स कहा जाता है, जो कि वेयर हाउसिंग ट्रांसपोर्टेशन जिसमें दोनों होते हैं, हम उस बिजनेस को ग्रो करना चाहते हैं कि उसमें हम ज़्यादा कस्टमर्स को जीतें और अपने करंट कस्टमर्स के साथ भी ज़्यादा काम करें और इस बिजनेस को हम काफ़ी ग्रो करना चाहते हैं. ओवरऑल यही कहना चाहूँगा कि हम अपने कार्य करने की जो तरीका है, हमारे जो प्रोसेसेस हैं उनको बेहतर करते जाएंगे, अपनी टेक कैपेबिलिटीज़ को इम्प्रूव करते जाएंगे, अपने एम्प्लॉयज़ की कैपेबिलिटीज़ को बढ़ाते जाएंगे और सब मिलके आपकी कंपनी के जितने भी सदस्य हैं वो सब मिलके काम करेंगे और देखेंगे कि हम अपने कस्टमर्स को ज़्यादा अच्छी तरह से सेटिस्फाई कर सकें ताकि कंपनी के सभी स्टेक होल्डर्स को फायदा हो और हमारे शेयर होल्डर्स को भी ज़्यादा वैल्यू मिले. आपने कॉम्पिटिटर्स के नाम पूछे थे, तो हम लोग महिंद्रा लॉजिस्टिक्स, जैसे आप जानते हैं कि एक इंटीग्रेटेड लॉजिस्टिक्स कंपनी है। हम कोई एक फील्ड ऑफ लॉजिस्टिक्स में काम नहीं करते, क्योंकि हम इंटीग्रेटेड प्ले में काम करते हैं। जैसे कि 3PL में भी काम करते हैं, मोबिलिटी में भी काम करते हैं, फ्रेट फॉरवर्डिंग में भी करते हैं, लास्ट माइल एक्टिविटी में भी काम करते हैं। तो क्योंकि हम एक्सप्रेस लॉजिस्टिक्स में भी काम करते हैं, तो हमारे हर फील्ड में जो कॉम्पिटिटर है वो अलग है। एज ए फुल स्टैक प्लेयर महिंद्रा लॉजिस्टिक्स जैसी कंपनी इंडिया में ज़्यादा नहीं है। और बड़े खुशी होती है मुझे आपसे ये बताते हुए कि आपकी कंपनी जो है वो एक फुल स्टैक लॉजिस्टिक्स कंपनी है, जो कि पूरी चेन में काम करती है। इसके बाद हम चलते हैं अमित जोशी जी के पास। थैंक यू मिस्टर जोशी अगेन फॉर appreciating the excellent results achieved by your company. You have also appreciated the overall work done by the company. You have asked us about the company PAT, which was 11 crore in FY26. Out of this, 8 crore was actually a NCI, and which subsidiary is generating that. So just to share with you that profitable in FY26 out of 11, 8 crore was a non-controlling interest out of that, and which sub is generating the higher PAT here. So we have two subsidiaries which have which have non-controlling interest. One is 2x2 Logistics, in which NCI, which is non-controlling interest, is at the rate of 45%, and that is at rupees 6.5 crore. The second one is ZipZap Logistics, in which NCI is at 35.9% and the value is 1.8 crore. Then you asked us that MLL plans to double top line by 2031, and what are the key drivers for top line expansion by 2031? What will be the ideal EBITDA margin for the company? Here again, I would say that we don't share any forward-looking guidance as a matter of policy. All I can assure you is that our strategy is not to grow scale for the sake of scale, not to grow revenue for the sake of revenue only. We are looking at profitable revenue, we are looking at profitable scale, and that will continue to guide your management on these two very strong strategic imperatives, that while we grow revenue, our profit also has to grow with it. We now move to Mr. Bharat Raj. Again, Mr. Bharat Raj, thank you very much for your congratulations for your team. And your kind words, your positive words are hugely motivating for the entire team and the management also. You have asked us that about geopolitical war tensions, fuel pricing is increasing, and how will this impact? As I said, as my answer to other speakers, that for us in 3PL business, the fuel price is a pass-through cost. That means whatever price increase has happened, which is approximately rupees 8 and 10 paisa, this will be fully passed on to our customers in the 3PL business, and we will have a very minimal impact on our fuel prices overall. However, as I said earlier, there may be certain consumables which are not a pass-through, for which we will have to absorb. But we see that with our work that we are doing in cost efficiency, cost improvement, we should be able to mitigate the risk because of that. You have asked us how the company is utilizing AI and robotic in the company operation for growth purpose. तो उसके लिए यही कहना चाहूँगा कि हम लोग काफ़ी यूज़ केसेस ऑफ एआई रोबोटिक पे काम कर रहे हैं। जहाँ-जहाँ पे भी ऐसा बिज़नेस केस बनेगा कि रोबोटिक की कॉस्ट, जो हमारी कैपेक्स कॉस्ट है, वो उससे बेहतर हमारा मुनाफ़ा बढ़े, उन सभी जगहों पे हम लोग रोबोटिक को यूज़ करेंगे। एंड एआई का भी हम लोग वेरी क्लियर यूज़ केस आइडेंटिफ़ाई कर रहे हैं कि एआई को भी सिर्फ़ फैशन के लिए यूज़ नहीं करना, लेकिन एआई को यूज करना है जहां पे या तो हम अपनी कॉस्ट एफिशिएंसी को बढ़ा सकें, या हम अपने कस्टमर को अच्छी तरह सेटिस्फाई कर सकें, या हमारे एम्प्लॉइज का काम आसान हो सके। तो ऐसे काफी यूज केसेस हमने आइडेंटिफाई किए हैं और उस पर काम कर रहे हैं, और आगे जाके हम इस काम को जारी रखेंगे। Let me now move to Mr. Vinod Agarwal. You have, sir, asked us about our large warehouses. Since we run large warehouses, do we also have any container freight stations to serve our large importing and exporting clients? So, sir, currently no. We do not operate any container freight stations. We are only in the business of freight forwarding, but we don't own any container freight station, nor do we operate any container freight stations. You have also asked us that as part of the Mahindra Group, which manufactures and exports vehicles, do we have any train rakes to transport vehicles from the manufacturing plants to the dealers and exports hub? Very happy to share with you that we leverage railways, Indian Railways very extensively for outbound movement of M&M vehicles, commercial vehicles, SUVs, three-wheelers and tractors. And these are transported from the plants to the dealers and to the depots. In FY26, your company dispatched a total of 1,57,000 numbers of SUVs, three-wheelers and tractors from the plants to either dealers or to the local warehouses. The destinations catered to via rail include Jaipur, Delhi NCR, Lucknow, Chandigarh, Jammu and Haridwar in the north of India, Patna, Ranchi, Kolkata, Cuttack, Raipur and Guwahati in the east of India, Ahmedabad and Bhopal in the west of India, and Bangalore, Chennai, Hyderabad in the south of India. While we predominantly use the NMG rakes of Indian Railways, we are also exploring the newer high-capacity double-decker and ACT-1 rakes for these movements. Since M&M passenger vehicles are SUV-type vehicles, so they are mid to large SUVs, we are currently exploring also the possibility of introducing and using custom design rakes, which can enable carriage of larger number of vehicles, which will give a better quality finish and also reduce the cost for our customers, which is Mahindra and Mahindra in this case. Let me now move to the last speaker, Mr. Yusuf Yunus Rangwala. Rangwala ji, आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. आपने हमारी टीम का हौसला अफजाई की, उससे आपके मोटिवेशन वर्ड से हमारी टीम को बहुत प्रोत्साहन मिलेगा. सो आपका बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया. आपने पूछा कि हमारे कितने स्टाफ जो हैं वो वर्किंग हैं. तो इस समय हमारे 3,900 प्लस, मतलब उससे थोड़े से ज़्यादा परमानेंट एम्प्लॉयज़ MLN स्टैंड अलोन में हैं, और 5,100 हमारी टोटल स्ट्रेंथ है अगर उसमें हम अपनी सब्सिडरीज भी मिला लें. तो एज ए MLL कंसोलिडेटेड आप मान के चलें कि हमारे 5,100 एम्प्लॉयज़ हैं. आपने हमसे पूछा कि जो करंट पीरियड का जो प्रॉफिट है, what is the effect on our business since we have profit in the current period, what is the effect on our business? ये क्वेश्चन मैं आपने सुना होगा, मैं पहले शेयर होल्डर्स के आंसर दे चुका हूं, तो आपने भी उस आंसर को, मेरे जवाब को सुन लिया होगा वहां पे. थैंक यू वेरी मच रंगवाला जी फॉर आस्किंग दिस क्वेश्चन. Now I will take few questions from the chat box. These questions have been given by our shareholders who could not ask the questions today, but they have given these questions to us in the chat box. Let me go through question number 1. Looking to the present global situation, any effect on our company working in the form of revenue, turnover and profitability? While the current global environment presents uncertainties, as we are all aware, including geopolitical tensions, there are a lot of inflationary pressure because of fuel price increases. Overall in the economy, there is so much fluctuation in the forex. You look at the rupee rates work in various currencies, and this is also impacting the commodity prices. Your company continues to monitor these developments very, very closely. Based on our current assessment, we do not anticipate any material adverse impact on our operations. These are challenging times, but let me assure you that your management is very focused on making sure that all these challenges are well managed. All the pressures that we have in terms of cost and uncertainty and vagaries of the business are mitigated. So we believe that we should be able to manage this. We will remain focused on executing our business strategy, maintaining operational efficiency, managing this risk very proactively. We believe these measures that we are implementing currently in each and every part of our business will enable us to continue delivering sustainable growth in revenue, in our profit over the long term. The second question asked by a shareholder is, what are the key drivers behind the year's financial results? I have also answered this question earlier, but in fact, a couple of times. But let me again summarize. We have deployed various strategic cost levers to strengthen our margin profile. As I said earlier, for new prospects or any new customers, we are making sure that the businesses that we are winning are value accretive so that margin profiles improves over the medium to long term. We are not building scale for the sake of scale. We want to make sure that we build intelligent scale and we build profitable revenue. And as a result, among our existing customers, wherever the pricing for us is not viable, we are looking at either continue to press hard on reducing our own cost. And if we can't reduce the cost further, we are humbly going back to our customers and asking for price adjustment. And we are making sure that our customers' businesses are not affected at all while we negotiate these prices. Across the spectrum, we are strengthening our operation excellence capabilities to unlock further efficiencies across various and multiple cost heads. Further, we are actively working on technology-led capability building, digitization across our corporate function. I have called out two functions, HR and finance in this regard, and this will improve our productivity, scalability, and margin resilience over the medium term. We're also very focused on asset utilization. I have spoken in detail about our white space reduction, and hence we have worked strenuously to reduce our white space. We have reduced our white space considerably over the last 1 year, and we are targeting a further reduction by September of this year, where we have committed that we will reduce our white space by 95%. And we are currently on a glide, absolutely good on a glide path. What is the next 2 years CapEx plan? Your company does not provide any forward-looking guidance on CapEx. We enter a project only when it is commercially viable, both from a margin as well as IRR perspective. And we will continue to invest based on these strict guidelines that we follow internally. Please be rest assured that your management and your company is very focused on making sure that any CapEx that we invest is financially viable for us, both on the margin profile as well as on IRR metric. With this, we have covered all the questions. If any of the question is left unanswered, please be rest assured that we will be answering, our teams will be answering those questions in the next few days. Thank you all the speakers for your compliments and good wishes and queries, and I hope we have been able to address them. If there are more questions which we are not covered, please feel free to write in the chat box and our company will revert to you on email. I now hand over the proceedings back to our chairman, Dr. Anish Shah.
Thank you, Hemant. With this, we come to the end of this meeting. I would request shareholders who have not yet voted to cast their votes. The e-voting will continue for 15 minutes after the meeting. The scrutinizer, after the conclusion of voting at this meeting, shall first count the votes cast at the meeting and thereafter unblock the votes cast through remote e-voting with the assistance of 2 witnesses who are not in employment of the company. The scrutinizer shall make a consolidated scrutinizer's report of the total votes cast in favor and against. I am severally authorizing Mr. Hemant Sikka, Managing Director and CEO, or Ms. Isha Dalal, Chief Financial Officer, or Mr. Jignesh Parekh, the Company Secretary, to receive the scrutinizer's register, report on e-voting, and other related papers with requisite details, and also to countersign the scrutinizer's report upon receipt of the same and declare the results. The results of the remote e-voting, aggregated with the results of e-voting at this AGM, along with the scrutinizer's report, shall be communicated to BSE Limited and National Stock Exchange of India Limited, where the equity shares of the company are listed, and will also be placed on the company's website and on the website of NSDL, e-voting agency, and displayed at the registered office and corporate office of the company within prescribed timelines. I thank each one of you for your presence and support at the meeting. I thank our directors, the management team, our employees, our business associates, customers, and the government for the continued support that has been extended to the company. I thank our statutory auditor, secretarial auditor, registrar and share transfer agent, NSDL, the e-voting agency, the scrutinizer, and all teams who have contributed in making this event a success. I hereby declare the proceedings as closed and concluded on completion of e-voting by members, which is 15 minutes from now. Thank you and stay safe.